What is good, YouTube familia? I hope each and every one of you has had a very divine and blessed day. Why do I keep grabbing the grapes? I want my cherries. So I'm actually supposed to be video editing right now, but I got caught up. Let me tell you, I got caught up on this post, and it said, forgive your younger self. Love your current self. I think it said love your current self. Or be patient with your current self or whatever. And create your future self, right? And this just touched me on a whole nother level because I know many of you guys do know, but for those that don't, I am a very spiritual being living a human experience, all right? So I've been working on healing my inner child. You know what I mean? Because if you don't heal your inner child and just programming as a child, if you don't heal that and reprogram your subconscious mind, it'll hold you back. Really. It will definitely hold you back from your truest potential and just from creating. Because when you're in the moment, here and now, nothing else matters, right? By the way, I know my hair looking a mess. That's okay. But let me turn this down. Nipsey Hussle in the back playing. But I meant to redo this anyway. It's looking a mess. But yeah, it'll definitely hold you back and keep you from moving forward in your creation and just going out and doing things that you would normally do if you weren't afraid or full of fear. And the whole point of healing your inner child and reprogramming your subconscious mind is so that you can create with good foundation, so that you can create without fear, without caring what other people think. You know what I mean? And that's exactly why this kind of happened for me and why I got introduced into healing my inner child, because I was creating, but it wasn't my best creation. You know what I mean? It wasn't my full potential because there is a lot of fear in my creation. There's a lot of things that I held myself back from. And then I actually started realizing what different chakras I had blockages in and what kind of things I can do on my day-to-day life that can help heal my certain chakras and get the energy flowing right. Because when your chakras are very tense and there's a lot of built up energy and it's not being able to flow, like for example, I have a throat chakra, so do you, and it's in your throat. It's an energy center in your throat, and if it's blocked, you might not be able to sing very efficiently. You might not open up your mouth when you need to. You might be nervous to speak your truth or to just sing in front of people and different things like that, right? And a big thing for me was realizing I had a blockage in my throat chakra from childhood trauma, being told no, just getting yelled at when I spoke, just certain things like that that triggered my mind, my subconscious mind, and made me realize that when I got older. I realized that when I got older because I'm like, why is it hard to speak in front of crowds? Why is it hard for me to sing in front of people? You know, different things that I wanted to do, but there was a lot of fear holding me back. So I think it's so important for somebody to talk about this, to talk about, you know, forgiving your old self, forgiving your younger self. Because along with healing your younger self, you must forgive, right? You must forgive whatever it takes, you know, like maybe you did some things when you were younger and you feel guilty from it. That will affect you in this current reality right here and right now. And being here right now, you can be more present and work on those things from the past, right? And write it out if you have to. I forgive myself for da da da. I forgive myself, or just keep writing. I forgive myself, because maybe there's a lot of things that you haven't dealt with and you haven't brought up to the surface so that it can be healed, or that it can be, confronted. Because if you don't confront something, how are you going to deal with it? How are you going to really move forward? If you don't deal with something and you don't confront it, you won't be able to heal it. So basically that's like my rant for today. And also like just loving your current self, you know what I mean? Like if you don't love your current self, you probably don't care about forgiving your past self. But loving yourself right here and right now is a big factor. It has to do a lot with healing your younger self and forgiving your younger self. You know what I mean? So that's a huge thing for me as well. If I didn't love myself, I wouldn't take the time out of my day to heal my past traumas and my younger traumas from when I was younger and all that fun stuff. And then just creating your future self. So like I was saying, without loving yourself right now and healing and forgiving your past and yourself, how are you going to create with your fullest potential? Sure, you could create, but what about your fullest potential? You know what I mean? Like, wow. And once I actually started working on healing my older self or my younger self and really just forgiving even people who aren't even in my life anymore, but I still hold anger and bad emotions towards, I had to write out, I forgive so and so. I forgive them for whatever, for so and so, you know what I mean, for doing this or putting me through this, or I forgive myself for putting myself in that position to be with that person, you know what I mean? Just a lot of different things that can definitely keep you from creating your future self, that beautiful you that everybody wants to see, you know what I mean? And for a long time, even YouTube videos and talking was a hard thing for me, very, very hard. I would take video after video after video just trying to please myself, just trying to make it to where, okay, yes, somebody won't say this about me. Somebody won't point that out. You know what I mean? And even still to this day, I find myself not recording over and over again, but like, oh, I'm looking a mess. Like, that should not even matter, like, at all. Like, even if I do look a mess, I'm still fine. Period. So, yeah. It's not as serious as we make it 99.9% of the time. Don't make it complicated. Live your life to the fullest, baby. And this is why, like, I feel like my YouTube really revolves around mental health and spirituality and healing and all these different things, because, like, this is my life. This is what I've been doing. This is how I've been moving forward and creating more and tapping into my potential even more and more. And I'm gonna have much more content from all the experience that I've had within this past year. So I'm just so excited for that, and I'm so grateful that I have a YouTube channel and that I started it when I did. And if you haven't already, get your YouTube started. I don't care if you don't know what you want to do for your YouTube video. Like I always tell my people, what did I do when I first started my YouTube? I sat my phone down and I clicked record. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I didn't know what I was going to say. Did I care? Yes, I cared. Did I get through that? Yes, I got through that because I kept doing it. So if YouTube is something that you really want to bring up to the surface for yourself and start creating and doing your own thing and start making money off of it and all that fun stuff, get it done. Get it done. Just do it. Just do your thing. I don't care what you post. I don't care if it's a picture of your dog. Like, I don't care. It doesn't even matter. Like, my mission here on this earth is to help people grow, is to help people find their truest potential, and to lead people back into nature. Because in this society, in Northern America, we are not in nature like we should be. Like I always tell my people, the most strongest my immune system has ever been that I can remember was when I was homeless living in a tent in a campground. That is the strongest my immune system has ever been. All right, so that tells me a lot about a lot. I'm not gonna get into all of it, but that just tells me a lot. And we need to get back to nature. We need to get back to the organic food, not even just organic, the natural food that grows out of the ground, not GMO, genetically modified organism is what that is. It's not, it's made in a lab, it's not real. All right, and yeah, just real raw food being put into our bodies. We will be healthy as a nation. We will be strong. We will be more loving because we will be more healthier. When you're healthier, you're happier, right? So your energy levels get better and all that fun stuff. So here's my little pep talk for today. I hope each and every one of you are having a very divine and blessed day. I'll be back with more videos ASAP. I'm actually about to edit right now that I got my thoughts out of the way. And so, yeah, be safe, be healthy, stay healthy, because being healthy can take a turn. Keep drinking your lovely agua. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep loving yourself. Love you guys. Peace.